What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my guide. In this one, we're going to talk about the patch 115 and the update that's coming up now with the new event. These stuffs are here to stay as well, even after the event is gone. That's why I feel like it's important to touch up on them. And I'm going to try my best to keep it short, informative, put on timestamps if you want to navigate to the certain important parts. Also, I'm not going to touch up on everything. There's going to be official video as well if you really want to dive into details. For example, like console changes and aim assist changes. I'm playing on PC, so I don't feel like I'm fit to talk about that, but there's definitely some stuff that are interesting to me, and I'm gonna try my best to give you my point of view, tell you how I'm gonna adapt to certain changes, the tools and trades that I'm gonna switch up and start focusing on, and hopefully help you out as well to adapt to them quicker. Alright, right off the bat, we have a huge change for people that are actively prestiging or looking to start prestiging. They removed all the weapons from the Bloodline, so that means as soon as you hit rank 1, you have everything available to you. You just gotta unlock their variants and their ammo types as well, but if you have money to spam label, you can start it on the rank 1. However, consumable and tools are still tied to the Bloodline, so you can unlock them progressively, and traits as well, of course, which is also nice. You don't have to ask your teammates to punch you at the exit, so you use your vitality shot certain amount of times to unlock the big one. The big one is guaranteed to be unlocked at rank 7, for example. I feel like this change is huge. We might see more variety and more people challenging themselves to go for the prestiges, but I'm also like, I don't know how to feel about it because I'm on prestige 100 now for a couple of years. Don't feel like I will start a new account because I'm tied to my account and my skins that I have. Skins equal skill, especially if you're headsman. While we are on the progress topic, gun oil and blueprint also changed. Gun oil is giving you one unlock for your weapon that you're holding, or the next unlock for the weapon you're holding. If you have it maxed out, it's gonna give you a random unlock. Blueprint is giving you 3 random unlocks, of course following the order, so that means you can't skip it right away, go from Mosin to like Mosin Automat or something. It's just still gonna follow that order of the unlocks from the book. And they also have a chance to spawn at the workbenches. They are a new entity. In every compound you're gonna have a workbench that have a chance to spawn those, or money pouches, blood bomb punches, blueprint and gun oils, and a weapon variant, which means like a silent version or a scoped version of each weapons, which kind of makes sense lore-wise, you know, to have those workbenches when they were like putting up together some stuffs. Off to the traits now. That shit is back and is here to stay even after the event, with extremely low drop chances from Meathead or spawn in the world. For people that don't know, you will not lose your hunter if you fail to extract, but equipment and missing health chance will be lost. Together with Relentless, it's also here to stay even after the event. Your hunter won't lose a health chunk when down their burner trait, with extremely low fine chances in the world or from the Meatheads. Some great quality of life improvement as well on the Scopesmiths, for example, or Iron Sharpshooter traits. Scopesmith is now tied, like all the scopes are tied into this trait. It's 2-pointer. It's lovely to see it because nothing worse than getting a hunter with like a marksman, scopesman, sniper, scopesman, and I don't know, Iron Sharpshooter or something. And speaking of the sharpshooters, they are called Iron Eye now, and they're also tied all together as well. 100 hands also changed. They combine 100 hands and Claw, so you can also use arrows as a melee with it and have a higher power with the hunting bow. Assailient as well increases melee effectiveness of throwing knives and throwing axes, and melee weapons found in the world can be thrown now, so Tomahawk is tied to the Assailient now as well. Another quality of life change for 1 point. And Lightfoot got nerfed. It's 5 points now, but when you're jumping you're gonna make noise, so you're not really that light on your feet. I think I'll be sleeping on this trait from now on. I played it even for 6 traits because it was nice to climb ladders up and down, but I really loved also jumping and repositioning, just like micro adjustments if needed. But now my hunter's gonna make noise, and I feel like there's gonna be other nice stuffs to pick up for 5 upgrade points. Alright, now to some gameplay changes, which I'm very much excited for. They're gonna spice things up for me and freshen up my equipment a little bit, because if you're like me, I play one set of tools and one set of consumables all the time, no matter what I pick. And if you watch me on Twitch, which you should, I'm live Mondays through Friday, 12 PM Central European time. I play set of traps, skill traps like Concertina and Poison, together with throwing axe and first aid. And I've been running that for a long while now. That will change now. And if you're asking why, it's because flare guns now can ignite dead hunters or burn downed hunters. I've been asked a lot about this whenever new chatters or new players join the stream. They ask me about flare guns, fuses, can they ignite corpse, and why they can't. But finally now we can. So that means flare guns, fuses, star shells, and dragon breath ammo can start a burn on a dead hunter, which is amazing now. It's definitely gonna spice up the gameplay a little bit and also make the gameplay much more efficient, because it gets slowed down sometimes searching for lantern, and sometimes lantern is right there on the hand reach. They also changed the decoy fuses and how they work. They're gonna create a small explosion that's gonna destroy window shutters and doors. For doors it takes multiple decoy fuses, but that's what I wanted to tell you. I'm probably gonna start running throwing axes, first aid, decoy fuses, and flare guns, and see how that spices up my gameplay now. Another interesting change: if you're holding a bounty token, no matter how much darkside boost you have left, and there's a player on 75 meters away from you, it's gonna glow orange. If you remember how instincts worked on the primal pact, it's basically like that. It's gonna warn you, like if you're approaching the exit, you're out of darkside, you can just still pop the darkside and it's gonna tell you if someone's in your vicinity and at least give you some heads up that there's enemies around. Pretty neat feature. Many people shy away from picking up the tokens because they feel helpless after they're out of boost. At least now you get some sort of warning and heads up, and people can't just like have a drop or free drop on you no matter what, which is interesting change. You can have a teammate in the back. That's probably what we're gonna do. One guy with the dark side boost and one guy without it, just running ahead and scouting ahead. Then the other guy can pinpoint it. If you're solo, it's different. You usually pick up bounty after everybody's dead. Another page that received a lovely touch-up for 1.15 is the recruits page. Hunters come with a much better equipment and much more reliable equipment, as you see over here. We have 3 hunters in tier 1s coming always with 2 traits. Tier 2s are coming with 3 traits, and tier 3s are coming with 4 traits. Legendaries also changed. They're $100 now from previously 200. They come with 3 traits, and up to 2 of them can be tailored to the playstyle, to a certain playstyle, and third trait can be random. And all of them combined should give you like 7 upgrade points, ideally. Basically what they meant with certain traits are going to be tailored to the certain playstyles when you buy it. You can see here put into the picture. So this one, for example, Bullet Grabber and Iron Eye, it's, you know, not forcing you, but encouraging you to go like Mosin or Lebel with Bullet Grabber, and you have Iron Eye to stay into the iron sights if you wish. And if you get rid of them as well, it should give you up to like 7, but it's not always ideally 7. Sometimes you get more, sometimes less, but you can always dismiss and go other one because it's only 100. This one, for example, much more worth it, and it's more spammy and aggressive loadout, as you see here. And to wrap up the video, there's a couple of changes that really caught my attention and I just couldn't leave them out of the video. For example, the rule of 2 from Hunt Showdown is completely gone now. If you're not familiar with it, now basically each hunter on the server can interact with cash, envelopes, traits, blueprints, and gun oils. Before this change, only 2 players can pick up golden cash register, for example. Now everybody on the server can interact with them once. Same goes for traits, even rare traits like Shadow, Dead Cheater, and Lentless now. And it's gonna be very interesting to maybe have some interactions in game when the team just runs up to you and be like, yo, we have a golden cash register if you just want to share the loot with everybody, or the Shadow. It's gonna be interesting, or people are just gonna defend them more for themselves. Another change that affects low visibility time of the day is that generators are completely gone from the game now. The lights are still gonna be enabled on low visibility time of the days, but the only way to turn off the lights is to shoot them, which is also understandable. I think generators were mostly like, once you stumble across them, even when they were turned on randomly, you turn them off because they were loud and obnoxious. But we're definitely gonna miss them. We're gonna make memes out of it, but I think this changes for the better. It's gonna be interesting now when people are actually shooting lights or actually fighting with the lit up compounds during the night times. Very interesting. Looking forward to see how this change affects the overall gameplay flow. And for the end of it, there's a couple of bug fixes that I'm really happy to see finally gone. A couple of legendary hunters such as Gar or Reaper, they used to tank your FPS down. They're finally fixed now. Audio muffle is also fixed, and Umpire Bane finally got his hair. Of course, there's gonna be many more bug fixes. I'll post the patch notes as soon as I get them down in the pinned comments. And as I said, there's gonna be official videos if you want to dive into details. If you like this video, tell me in the comments if there's any improvements you want to see on them, because I'm definitely planning to more of this like educational and like guides. Gonna be something for the event, hopefully, where I tell you like my take on the pacts as well, and which pact I'm running, the best approach to run certain trait combos and whatnot, and all around just like when I'm chit-chatting with you guys like this freely, not completely scripted. If possible. If you enjoyed this guide, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And enjoy the patch, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the bio. Take care.